Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Westeros Total War Enhanced Alpha Edition, House Martell. Anyway guys, you may notice this is a little bit different from what we were originally doing, going with a different bit of vibe. Mainly because the backstory of House Martell doesn't really put us against Tyrell or Renly. There's no real vibe for Martell to attack either of these factions. So, and I believe I spoke about this in vague detail before, but we'll go into it in more detail now before we get moving. You may notice it's 20 turns ahead, we haven't done the faction view, and you've missed a couple of turns. That's not in any videos, this is part 1, don't worry about that. But what we've done here is I've retrained all my men, I've gathered my banners, rallied my men to the edge of Dorne. I have allied myself with both Tyrell and Renly, got their map information and military access. What we've done to secure this alliance is marry off Doran's daughter here to Willas Tyrell, the heir to Highgarden. That secures our alliance with the Reach. And we're eventually going to marry off our prince to a Baratheon girl when one comes of age. But you may ask why I'm doing this, mainly because I did not want to go to war with Tyrell or Renly, because it just breaks the law so very much, and there is next to... There's no reason at all why Martell hates the Reach or the Baratheons in any way. The main goal for Martell is against the Lannisters. So, after much thinking and deciding amongst myself, I decided to do this so that we could march through the Reach as allies and help the Tyrells and Renly against the pure-blood Lannisters. The main goal of all this series is going to be avenging the death of Elia of Dorne, who was Prince Rhaegar's wife. She was murdered, raped, and her children's skulls smashed against the wall under the command of Tywin Lannister, and I believe Gregor Clegane carried out the command. But yeah, let's go what we've got so far. We have the Red Viper of Dorne, alongside Lord Yronwood, Anders Yronwood leading the main host out of Dorne, along with the Dark Star leading the second host, with Damian Sand, the Bastard of Hellhot, I believe, or God's Grace, or either one of those. But yeah, let's move straight as we do this. We'll move towards Highgarden and go around there. I've never really done this before, started like ahead of myself with things that I haven't already recorded, but I really didn't want to attack the Reach. I saw no point in it. But yeah, I hope this isn't too big of a change for anybody. I think it's better like this, fighting the Lannisters, than anything else. You haven't really missed anything, it's just me rallying the troops kind of thing. And these are all the troops that we can muster. We're literally any more and we'd go into immense debt. But there should be enough to beat back the Lannisters. We're not going to be keeping any of this land as well. After the war, we'll give it all to Tyrell or to Renly, depending on the proximity of the lands that we take. But the main goal is to kill Gregor Clegane and Tywin Lannister, wipe out the Lannisters, and get revenge for the girl. So that's the main story for Martell, which is exactly why I did not want to attack the Reach or the Stormlands, because it's just there's no lore-wise point to doing it, other than screw it, we'll attack everybody, which I never like to do. People that watch my videos before, you all know I like to have a little bit of backstory and sort of role-playing with all the games and factions that I do, and I prefer to ally myself with Tyrell and Renly, and in order to wipe out the Lannisters. I believe the main focus of the Lannisters is at the moment in the North and the Riverlands, so we should easily be able to wipe them out without too much fucking problems.
None of them shall escape our infidels to kill, Sultan. We move.
Oh, what? Who the hell was that? What the hell just happened there? Did Yronwood just desert? Son of a bitch! Fuck me, Lord Yronwood just betrayed us. That little bitch.
Our enemies will suffer. Yes. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Okay, how the fuck do we get around this? Let's just give Martell one of those units. And we'll send these guys against Silverhill.
No mercy for these infidels. Sieging our enemies will suffer. Shubadak. By your will.
That son of a bitch!
Shut up.
Lord Yornwood just...
Farewell, noble sire.
just fucking betrayed us and joined House Frey. The little bitch!
Yes. Naam. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle. The
I cannot believe he just fucking did that. Well, that just happened. Okay then. I can honestly say I was not expecting that to happen.
Shubadak. There shall be no mercy for these. Ah! A crushing victory, my Sultan. I swore they would regret resisting us, Sultan. And they do. Yes,
How may I serve, Sultan?
by your will. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle! Sieging the walls, mighty Sultan.
We got Red Wayne helping us outside Silverhead. Never mind, he's fucked off.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. There shall be no mercy.
Oh look, a little baby Lannister. Goodbye, baby Lannister.
Such is the fate of
Shwilly little lion.
We have cut down the infidels' defenders. They resist us no more. Our enemies will suffer.
Come and get me, you coward.
Yes. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle. Swiftly
Let's do
or
this.
slowly.
But no, I'm honestly fucking surprised that that just goddamn happened. After all of this, Yornwood betrays me and runs off with a fucking Frey bitch. Okay. That's got to be up there with like the top 3 fucking weirdest moments in Westeros Total War. Stabbed me right in the fucking back, the little shit.
Await my orders.
I appear to have cornered them right by a mountainside, which is pretty awesome. Now, the Red Viper's armies are pretty fucking actually good units, so we should easily be able to win this. Not to mention, the Dornish archers here are actually pretty decent as well. They got some really effective range on them. So look at the fucking shields and stuff for a second. Because they should be all, yeah, skinned to match the bannermen of Dorne. Yornwood Knights. Those were supposed to be under the command of Lord Yornwood, but he's fucked off. Okay, we'll get on our infantry into a line formation and just set up our archers to a point where they can just volley for a bit. Okay, get these lads into position.
Muslim archers! Orders completed, my sultan. Advance! Under cover! Muslim archers! Heavy infantry! Heavy infantry! Muslim archers! Muslim archers! Onward, run!
Send up our cavalry. We have our reinforcements from the Golden Tooth attacking over in that direction. Our archers should just easily pelt the crap out of them, really.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Okay, simply corner them, stick on ×2 so we can speed this up a little bit more. But now that betrayal may not surprise some of you that know about Yronwood's history. They've always sort of been against Dorne, and in the past they were their own kings. But recently, through the raising and I think the Prince of Dorne's oldest son, the next main Lord of Dorne, is going to be the Warden of the South and everything. So they've sort of become more friendly, but apparently not. One Frey bitch shakes her ass in front of him and he just fucks off. The Lannister troops have got some nice skins now, actually. Okay, send him out. Might as well on ×6 and kick their ass, really. Just wiping out the remainder of those guys. May as well continue the battle, wipe out those last 3 remaining or so dudes, which should be relatively easy. Although I'll never catch these knights in time. I see they do have some really nice skins on them. Prophet did an excellent job with that.
Victories are like sweet nectar. Come,
That's an easy victory.
drink of the most rare and glorious fruit. crushing victory, my Sultan. Our...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I haven't got the Youngbloods version installed, I can't actually retrain a recruit in the Westerlands. So I think I'm going to give Golden Tooth and Yornwood to Tyrell right now. Like I said, Martell's interest is not in expansion, it's in wiping out the Lannisters and revenge.
You have a proposition for us, noble ally. Of course. Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
Na'am. We march, Sultan.
Prove that. This great army will be unstoppable, Sultan.
We'll just leave Darkstar sieging Silverhill with the second host for now.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. Such is the fate of all infidels who face me. There shall be no mercy for these infidels. A crushing victory.
I see giving Tyrell those guys will probably help me out quite a bit because it will force Tyrell to actually get off their asses and come help me.
Na'am. There shall be no mercy for these infidels. The infidels' walls will not save them, Sultan. I am eager to take the walls.
We'll leave the Red Vipers sieging Casterly Rock. Hopefully there'll be no Lannister reinforcements to stop him. I have a bad feeling that that Lannister force is going to try and get me. Or not. Apparently not. But yeah, like I said, Martell's goal here is not to control the Westerlands or anything. It's mainly to... It's pretty much the main goal is kill Tywin Lannister and wipe out House Lannister for what they did. I think it's worth killing those guys on the map.
The infidels do not deserve life. Take it from them.
But overall, I think this makes far more sense than me killing everyone in the Reach and the Stormlands just to get to House Lannister, when I can make an alliance with them and help them take out House Lannister. It just seems a lot more logical.
Units, await my order.
Okay, let's drop all our siege equipment. They are going to come to me. Thankfully, I gave them all quite good units. I could have given mediocre units and got more than 2 stacks of troops to help me out, but I prefer good units and a... Okay, let's get Darkstar and Sand here, the bastard. I like to think he's acting as his squire, even though it's not exactly lore-wise true. I like to think that's my explanation for why he's in the host with him.
fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Okay then, let's send some of these cavalry to the left flank, some of them to the right with Bastard here. We'll send Darkstar to the left flank with them, and these guys over there with the Bastard. Okay, let's just send our infantry in. Should easily be enough to fucking scare the living shit out of them.
The enemy general flees like an old woman. Attack and break the will of his men.
There goes the Lannister. Go on then, let's kill the last of these little bastards.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Okay, send these guys around the side for a second.
Brave men,
There goes their commander.
the enemy general flees like an old woman. Attack and break the will of his men.
And victory is ours in 2 minutes. Or a lot less than 2 minutes, because he's about to get annihilated in 3, 2, 1. Almost.
Great
1 and
victories
3/4.
are like
There you
sweet
go.
nectar. Come, let us drink of them
Nice and easy
rare
victory.
and glorious fruit.
Now we move the Dark Star's forces, after handing over Silver Hill to the Tyrells, of course, and we move them to Lannisport.
A crushing victory, my Sultan. These people bow to you now, mighty Sultan. Yes.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Now where's my diplomat? There he is.
Noble allies, what can we do for you today? We cannot. It would seem you are very reasonable. Farewell.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. Tada!
Okay, so let's group together some of these guys for a second.
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Na'am. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Na'am. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Orders.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. Our enemies will suffer. Inshallah.
Hey, Tyrell's already sieging the ports.
To battle. Sieging the
No
wall,
sign of
my
Tywin
Sultan.
just yet, but nevertheless, we have Lannisport and Casterly Rock under siege. We'll siege Casterly Rock to the point where they have to come out and fight us. That way we'll lose less troops than sieging it, probably. Now the good thing is, in doing this, Silver Hill, Hornvale, and Golden Tooth, we've cut the Lannisters off from the Riverlands. They have to go through Tully territory and Tully controlled places just to capture it. So, Casterly Rock has got plague.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever, we're about to find out. I don't want Red Viper to take Casterly Rock only to die from plague afterwards, which would kind of be anti-dramatic, really. It's a shame Tywin isn't in here. Anyway, guys, that's all for now. It's been about 30 minutes. We have single-handedly carved right through the Westerlands and staged siege to Lannisport and Casterly Rock. The forces of Casterly Rock have been under siege, they need food, they're weak, they're pathetic, and the Lannisters, so they're fucking disloyal little shits. Long story short, they're coming out to fight me, stupid as they are. They will die, Casterly Rock will be ours, we'll hand both Lannisport and Casterly Rock over to the Tyrells, and we'll continue to push. As I've said, the reason we aren't keeping any of this is, one, we can't retrain troops here, because I haven't got the Youngbloods version of the mod. Which is kind of stupid of me. But Martell isn't really interested in it anyway. This is about vengeance and beating the shit out of Lannister for everything that they've done. We need to find Tywin and stick his head on the pike, kind of thing. More than anything else. Martell doesn't really care who's king so much as kicking the shit out of Tywin. That's the main goal of all of this. Anyway, guys, annotation top right-hand side. When we come back, we will be kicking the arse out of the defenders in Casterly Rock. And then Lannisport as well, I suppose. So that's all for now. I will see you there. Sold out.